Hi, and welcome back to another Rate and Review. This is your host, Dark Matter Wolf, here at the Wolf's Den of Champions. Today, we're going to be reviewing and rating all of Spectrum's hero cards from her hero kit. So if you're new here, make sure to subscribe. This is a brand new Marvel Champions YouTube channel where we go over everything Marvel Champions. We'll do gameplays, reviews, rates, unboxings, and just pretty much everything Marvel Champions. Currently, right now, we are doing a rate and review series for the sole purpose and the main purpose of me learning everything from the beginning all the way to the latest expansion. There is so much Marvel Champions content out there, like cards and stuff that I have never seen or used, and I have the whole collection. Went crazy, found the game online, bought the game, fell in love with the game, and now we are here. If you're a returning viewer, welcome back to the Wolf's Den of Champions. Let's go ahead and jump into the video. Here today, ladies and gentlemen, we have Spectrum. We're going to be going over all of Spectrum's hero-specific cards here, reviewing all of them here, and then after we review them all, we are going to go ahead and rate them all on 5 different categories. Versatility, board control, survivability, ease of setup, and her alter ego. So let's go ahead and jump into this video here. Spectrum is a form specific hero. She's got aerial, she's an Avenger, and she's got a hand size of 5, hit points of 11, 1 thwart, 1 attack, 3 defense, but all of her stats change depending on what form she's in. So energy transformation, force response. After you change to this form, choose a face down energy form upgrade, flip that card face up to change to that energy form. The name is Monica or Spectrum if you're nasty. Excuse me, this is a PG channel. Monica Rambeau is her alter ego here. She's had a 3-cost recovery, civilian, and then she's got a setup. Put all 3 energy form upgrades into play. Face down, power down, force response. After you change to this form, turn all of your energy form upgrades face down. So these are going to be her 3 energy forms here. And the way this would work, right, is they're all face down. And this is power down, and then when you go to change to Spectrum, you only flip 1. But the setup is you put them all face down, so let's go ahead and go over them now and read them. It took me forever to understand how to use this, being completely brand new at the time when I did start playing Spectrum. So disclaimer, if you're playing brand new, I hope that helped there. But Spectrum is a pretty cool character. She's got, these are all energy form permanent, so these are all her energy form upgrade cards that it says in the setup. But for Photon, energy form permanent, Spectrum gets 2+ thwart. So that'll put her to 3 thwart. Hero response, after you change to this energy form, remove 1 threat from a scheme. So this one's all about threading or thwarting. This one here is all about defense. Spectrum gets 2 defense after you change to this energy form. Heal 1 damage from Spectrum. So that's, you defend, you're going to have a defense turn, you're going to heal 1 turn, and then of course you have your attack. So this will get +2 attack. After you change to this energy form, deal 1 damage to the enemy. So very, very versatile. She does a lot of different things here, and you can see here she got +2 thwart, 2 defense, 2 attack, putting each of those stats up by 2 depending on what form you're in. So really cool, really interesting, and I actually really like that. I really like how that all works out and how Marvel Champions really did all that. Makes her very unique. Here is her hero-specific ally, Blue Marvel. 3-cost ally, 2 thwart, 2 attack, 3 HP. Also aerial, also Avenger. Hero response, after Blue Marvel enters play, change energy forms. I do whatever is right, whenever it needs to be done, and I don't care what anyone thinks. So Photon here, or sorry, Spectrum, Spectrum, not Photon, Spectrum. You play him in play. You can change into from like either Gamma, Pulsar, or Photon. I'll just leave those like that. Form with blue marvel there. We got 2 cost upgrades here, which are superpower, energy duplication. This exhaust energy duplication, generate the printed resource on your face-up energy form upgrade. So 1, 2, 3, what this does is if you have a photon upgrade flipped up, you'll generate the mind or energy or physical in whatever form you're in. That's the form energy you'll resource you'll upgrade there. We have 3 copies of Gamma Blast. This is a 3 cost event. Attack superpower, change to Gamma energy form and deal 7 damage to an enemy. If you were already in Gamma form, this card gains overkill. 7 damage is a lot of damage, but yeah, so it's also a way to change into the form, and once you go into the form, it already does an extra attack. You gain +2, and then you can do an extra 7 from that attack superpower. Crazy, but a cool way to like jump around forms is to use her hero-specific cards. We got Photon Speed. 2 cost event, thwart superpower, change to Photon energy form, remove 4 threat from a scheme. If you were already in Photon energy form, ignore the crisis icon for this thwart. So really cool, that secondary effect there. Like if you're already in the Photon energy form, you can go over the crisis, so you don't have to worry about that crisis. And that actually is really good, because I've been playing with my friends a lot in like multiplayer, and sometimes we'll have like 2 side schemes with that like crisis icon, and we're like, we are in a crisis right now. It just gets very chaotic and so much fun. Like, I just love playing multiplayer, and I love playing true solo as well. It's just, the game Marvel Champions is just, dare I say it, the best card game out there anywhere. You change the Photon energy form and remove 4 threat from a scheme. Pretty good, good way of doing that there. And then, of course, you probably know the trend here. We are going to go to Pulsar Shield, which is Hero Interrupt. It's a 1 cost event. Defense superpower, when Spectrum defends, change to Pulsar energy form, ready Spectrum. If you were already in Pulsar energy form, she gains Retaliate until the end of the phase. So you change. Not a very good card, to be honest with you. But when you need to defend, if you need to do some kind of defense stuff, you'll gain the Retaliate there. And you can go into defense form, gain the 3 defense, heal 1 damage. And then if you were already there, you gain Retaliate. So not the best card, but it's there. You could do it just to heal 1, right? You can go into... which one is it? Into Pulsar form, and then heal 1, and then you can play Speed of Light, change energy forms, and draw 1 card. So you can go to Photon after, do something there, and then you can do another Speed of Light, and you kind of just, you get what I'm saying? You can go back and forth a lot, and it just depends what you need and when you need it. That's pretty much all of her cards there. This one's going to be, I feel like, a quick one, because all of her cards are very... they do this, they do that. So we'll go ahead and put the Pulsars, we'll put the Photon and the Gamma Blasts here. She hits really hard. She thwarts pretty good. She, I guess, does defense stuff and heals for 1. I just feel like her Pulsar form is kind of lackluster. Instead of the Retaliate, it could have been more healing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, yeah, you're already healing for 1, but you go to Pulsar mode, you use this card. If you were already in Pulsar, you not only gain the 2 defense from the Pulsar, but you can heal for an extra, like, I don't know, 3 for her recovery to really, like, make it, like, okay, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. The Retaliate doesn't really give you much if you're already in defense. But unless you build her in protection, which will be kind of crazy to do, because you could do a full-on protection build and still punch out a bunch of damage and thwart here, and there's a bunch of other cards that you can do for all that stuff. So very versatile. 100% I'm going to give her versatility. I'm going to give her survivability for the sole purpose of that she can not only go into defense if she needs to, and she can go into power down, and then when she's in power down, she could deal with the thwart because then she'll jump up to photon form, and she can remove one threat from a scheme, and then she'll have 3 thwarts. So that's already 3, 4 threat off a scheme. If you're playing solo player, that's like pretty much the villain's attack, unless you're playing a crazy boost modulator, which they are out there, or you get a couple surges and stuff like that, just depending on what kind of modular you're playing. Board control, survivability, versatility, all there. Alter ego, she can also take, like I said, deal with that thwart, and her alter ego ability is kind of cool. She has 0 cards for alter ego, which is crazy. And after you change to this form, turn all face up, energy forms face down. I mean, it's a force response. Without it, you don't really get much, but I mean, like, she doesn't really do much besides just power down. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to give her alter ego. She doesn't really have an alter ego specific card as well to gain stuff, so she has no real reason to power down unless you want to like recover for 3. Now that I think about it, her survivability is not really there because she's got a hit points of 3. I mean, hit points of 11, recovery of 3, and she has no other way of healing besides 1 card. Yeah, you can exhaust all your cards and do all your things to get that +1 healing, go flip to another form, get another 1 healing, but 1 healing is not a lot. And once you run out of those changing forms and stuff, it's kind of like, what do I do? You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to give her the survivability, actually, because there's no real survivability here. Besides having 3 defense to defend, but then you're locked into defend mode, and you only heal 1. And then you recover, so you're only really recovering for 4 before you flip up to hero form. Yeah, so I don't think that's very survivable there. So thumbs down on survivability, alter ego thumbs down. Board control, 100%, because she can do a bunch of stuff. She can juice up where she needs to juice up, flip, and do a bunch of other stuff if she needs to do this stuff. You do a draw card whenever sometime you change forms. That's really nice. Versatility, board control, ease of setup. I mean, you're kind of already set up because you have all your upgrades and you don't need to search for them. So ease of setup, survivability is not good. Board control, versatility. Yeah, I think we have our ratings there. Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be the officials Wolf's Den rate and review ratings. We're going to give Spectrum here, aka Monica Rambeau, a Wolf's Den rating of 3 out of 5, where she's going to be good in versatility, board control, and ease of setup, and the places she does not shine is going to be her alter ego and survivability. Let me know in the comments down below. I've only played 1 game with her, and I had a lot of fun flipping in all those interactions. Really cool, but also the leadership deck that I was playing pretty much did everything for me. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Let me know in the comments if you guys agree with this here. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. YouTube thinks that you're going to like this video right over here. And for more of the rate and review videos, go ahead and click right here. This is Dark Matter Wolf reminding you that you matter. We'll catch you in the next video. Peace.